Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here. Come on guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch. And we've had a lot of buyouts and movement over the weekend. We got some brand new Lightsworn support that if you have not read, it's like a custom card. It's actually pretty crazy what they gave Lightsworn. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of the deck, but we're going to go over some of the support it got, some of the other support that came out for other decks, and the buyouts to come along with it. So if you guys enjoy that, make sure to smash that like button. In the last video, we actually did get 100 likes, which is usually the goal, which is awesome. If we get 100 likes again on this video, that'd be great, especially with how the algorithm is in December with holidays, all that. Subscribe if you have not already. I don't think we're going to hit the 4,500 sub goal. We need about 54 more. But if we get like 20, 30 subs on this video, could be possible. Thank you to my YouTube channel members, and if you're buying anything on TCG Player, use my affiliate down in the description below. Buying anything from Tapio Cards, awesome place to get Yu-Gi-Oh! Merch, Field Centers, deck boxes, more. Go check them out. Use code 5% Saki. You get 5% off your order. And we're going to get right to it. So Minerva, I told people to always get this card at like $5, $6, $7. And when it got reprinted, I said, well, I guess it's never really going to... I could get reprinted as like an ultra, but it's probably maybe even like one of their astral rares. I mean, it won't be the worst pick in the world, but right now they're like $20. However, we went over this card when it was about 12, 13 before the support came out, and it makes me kind of wonder if someone knew something, since it didn't make sense to me that this card was going up before the new support when we knew this was getting a reprint in February. Like, out of all times, why would this card go up now? Makes me think that people knew about the Lightsworn support. And you guys also gotta remember sometimes that there's leakers in every single game. You know, I don't know, gotcha games, right, for your Call of Duties, all that. There's always people who like leak information, and I always think it's the same thing for card games, but it's never really talked about, because I'll just see a buyout that makes 0 cents, but then a week later is obvious. And I'm just like, huh, okay, so someone knew something, right? I've talked about that before. Before we go for more Lightsworns, I want to get the Ancient Gear stuff out of the way. Ancient Gear Ballista is going absolutely ballista here. I told people to get $2, $3. This card has been bought out once before at 20. Well, right now they're about 14 here, $15. If you got a couple of these when they were about $2, $3, when I told you, dude, good job, you made some money. Ancient Gear Fusion here, Secret Rares. This was a penny stock for the Secret and the Ultra. I told people this will slowly rise, and right now they're about 7s, but they go up to about 10, $11 for your Secret Rares. With the Ultras, which are actually not as much as the Secret Rares, I think that's because if people want to play the deck, hey, Secrets look better than Ultras, especially the Legendary Duel Season 1 promo ones. If you guys don't know, they had like 8 to 10 promos. I think Cyber Slash was also one of the ones for Season 1. In fact, we'll just go check that right now. No, it was not. Common Amazon prices, by the way, is $3. So go through your bulk, I guess. But yeah, OGs are about $4, going up to $8 here. But honestly, if you guys want this card or you're interested in the OG, $4 for an OG, still extremely good. Charge of the Light Brigade. This was another $2 or $3 card I told people to get because it's an Edison card as well, and it is a higher version of Charge, and Charge actually has a lot of commons and golds. It doesn't have as many holo printings as one would think. I think it has like 2 super rares and the Secret. Well, this super rare, the Astro Pack one, which is the tournament one, which is really nice to have. You got Light Plays here. You got cheaper one over here at about 7s. Near mint are about $10. I told people to get this again, 2 or 3. The other super right over here, might as well take a look at it, is about... Okay. I don't know why you would get the near mints here at 18. We would get the near mints for $9, $10. And this is the promo, not the tournament pack. However, I've seen this Charge super rare, and I've actually played this version. I will say this special, the limited edition one from this stuff is pretty nice. It does look really good. I don't know really how to describe it. Maybe people like the look of it more. But I want to see if I'm right. Just 1 Secret, 2 supers, and the rest is like commons and gold. Yeah, okay. Might as well look at the golds. 19 listings, about $5. So some value with your gold chargers as well, by the way. Secret rares are 55, 54, goes up to about $80 here. The first sets are going to scare me a little here. 140. Okay, that's actually a cheap copy for 140. Going up to 200. You know what? That's actually not that bad for charge. I'm not gonna say it's really went up too much, if at all. I mean, yeah, people were always getting the unlimited here, but yeah, first I saw 130 over there. Solar Recharge, you got Ultras at about $6 here. I just thought it would be worth something eventually, just didn't know how much. These are about OGs are, let's see, how much are these for non-slobbered on versions? $8. Okay. Actually, pretty good for an OG Ultra. I would just get the old OG Ultra. I won't get the reprinter 5.6. Just spend $2 extra. Hey, how are you? This is Cosmo. I don't know if you guys could see him. If you guys can't, it's gonna get really weird because you guys are gonna be like, "Who is he saying hi to?" But it's my cat. I love how he always jumps up here. Ultis are, let's see. If you can't see him, my hand's petting him right now. So, 43. That's cheap. First set's for 60. That's fine. It's actually a very fair price. Lumina, Lightsworn Summoner, the Lost Arts. I told people to get this at $1. This was your dollar pickup. I said it a couple times, so I think people didn't really believe me on it. About 9 to 10, going up to $20 here. So you have Lost Art Luminas. Now's the time. In fact, I want to see what's Lost Art Celestia at. Lost Art Celestia. Should be over here somewhere. It's Lumina. Where, oh, man, this actually, guess Celestia didn't want to do a thing. Celestia is, oh, without photos here, it's about $2. Okay, I'm not shocked it didn't go up like too much. I did expect a small increase, and as you guys see here, there are some buys, right? For the, quite actually a lot of buys this month. This is more of a Edison one of for Lightsworms rather than you're not going to tribute summon this in 2023. Let's be real. In fact, they have cards that power creep this with the new support that are probably a lot easier than tribute summoning this. So, not really too surprised, but it's not a bad Lost Art pickup. Supers are, you got one for 400, and that's about it. Yeah, light plays were always around 275, 300. I actually used to own Champion Pack Supers, and I have to admit, they don't look bad. I don't think I'd spend 300 on them. I think the Lost Arts are, I kind of like how those look. I don't know, Lightstorm, but again, if you love a deck, you're gonna want to max rarity it. But I feel like Lightstorm is one of those decks where it's just like, I'd rather put that money, even before the new support, I'd rather put that money into the stock market, you know? Because I was like, Lumina, where are you gonna use Lumina in? Well, Lightstorm, right? At least if I get like a, you know, I'll give you guys an example, right? If I'm at least Foolish Burial, right? Is a high rarity card you can use in decks right now, older decks, all that. 125, cool for a light play. You know, I'd rather get this because it's more universal. Even though it's like a super, so it's a little hard to compare a super to an ultra from a turbo pack, but you guys get the point. Punishment Dragon, this also went up because it went up because the new fusion actually adds. I know it summoned it back, but it needs it as well. And then as a once return quick effect, you pay 1,000, shuffle it into decks all cards in the graveyards and face up banished cards. And if your Lightsworn monster's effect is activated, send the top 4 cards from your deck to the graveyard. So yeah, $10 going up to 13. If you have this in bulk, just get rid of it. Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. Now this is a rare from Coda the Duelist. If it's Synchro Destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Once per turn, before damage calc, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy it and inflict damage to your opponent equal to destroy monster's OG attack. And if this card is in your graveyard, you contribute 2 Supreme King Dragon monsters special from the card. And it is a level, I believe, 8. So it's actually not a bad card overall, but this card is going up about $3. I could not remember Punishment Dragon's name. I went Code Duel, so I actually happened to see this bot out. So the reason, I mean, I guess maybe because it's an anime card, it's a clear wing card that's actually breeds fair, but it's a needs a dark pendulum though. So Imperm OTS, ultis here, about 160, well 150 here, but you know less than 1,000 sales. 160 goes up to 185. Well, I'm glad I got mine at about 110, 115. I thought I lost on it, but I was like, you know what? It's a nice card to have. I did not expect them to go up that quick. But quarter centuries are about 68. Okay. Beautiful looking card. Imperms, you got secret rares here. I want to look at what first eds are. For near mint light play. Well, near mints are 20. goes up to 24. Light play does add to it, 14, a lot of listings there. In fact, actually not that much. It does go up quite quickly. So $14 for an LP is not that bad. Next page goes up to what? About $30. If you want OGM perms, it's not a bad idea. Zoro matches the Flame. These are $5.75, $6, $8 here. So if you have these, well, they're going up. Genesis Impact, they reprinted the Live Twin stuff, and one Drytron card that was not in here, and they called it a day. I don't know why they did this with Genesis Impact. I believe these boxes are kind of cheap though, right? Yeah, even the CRs are quite cheap. Wow. Nova's actually cheap for the day. I want to take a look at that really quickly here. But yeah, like $38. Okay, so if something gets bought out to 2025, it's not like the worst thing in the world. Okay. Evil Twin CRs. I want to go through the near mints here. You got 11 listings. 26. So you got one more at low sales. 44. 58. Oh, that's me. 70, $100. So it's going up. If I told you guys to get it when it was cheaper. If you did, good job. Because I don't know if this card's worth, $60. And hey, I have one listed. I'm being genuinely honest. So, Ninaru, I know this is getting hyped up for some type of deck that isn't out yet. And right now they're about 24, going up to $30, going up to 48. So, just a card to keep an eye out. Zoro, Match This, Calamity. I went over this card recently. I don't know if it was in a market watch or a live stream, but 37 listings going up to $3. Old Burst of Destiny secret it was a dead secret at the time, and I believe still is. But hey, if you have these, which I literally just threw these somewhere, I think everyone did in their house. Maybe some people used it for coasters, right? Maybe people were out of toilet paper. I remember when that was expensive. And you had your boy Zoro over here, just, the whole archetype could get shit on. Yeah, Rilono, Magistus of Ver. I actually have one of these. I ended up, it was so funny how I got this, actually. Before I tell the story, if you guys want to leave a like, by the way, subscribe, I'll always appreciate it. I also have a quick update for you guys I'm going to talk about a little more before I get into this story. I will be having, I don't know if it's going to be by next year or by this year, but I will be having channel member only videos. I decided that I want to reward my channel members a little more with that. I always like to up the rewards. If you are like, well, that sucks because I like watching your content, you're probably going to move some of it over there. No. Maybe if I have a busy week, possibly, but for the most part, you guys are still going to get that at least 2 market watches a week. The 5 cards here, trade binder is not going there. Maybe if I do 2 episodes that month, one of them will be there, or 3 episodes. I always have a like goal. If we hit that like goal, I give you guys another one, which 5 cards there, trade binder is going to come this week because I have a lot more time free. In fact, I might want to put it up tomorrow. I'll see. But hopefully, guys, if you're a YouTube channel member, I think I have like 9, maybe 10. Hey, you guys are going to get some more content. But yeah, if it's normal or special, yeah, the spell, return banish. It's actually not a bad card, but these are also going up a little bit. $20. You have a light play for that's like 17. Might as well get the new for 20. Yeah, 22 here. Cards go up a little bit. I actually, funny story, got this from a pack because I ended up getting. I remember I want to get something there, and I ended up getting 3 packs of Genesis Impact, or 4 possibly, because I was like, well, they ran out of whatever set was hot at the time. And I said, well, I could pull an Ultra, right? I didn't think about CR. I did not calculate that because I was like, I like to keep it realistic. I'm like, well, I can get an Ultra realistically, possibly, right? And I saw the CR, and I was like, no way. And I didn't even know what it was because I couldn't think of what monster was the CR. And I actually really liked this card because there were 30s at the time. It was a waifu card. I knew it wasn't really going to be a good CR for the long run, but I pulled it. I love the artwork, and that's what it's about. It reminds me of a Witchcrafter card. And sometimes these like cheaper but like quote unquote high rarity, hard to pull cards that are low, you end up pulling one, you just end up keeping it for a long time because you love it. And I think that's like the one thing where it's like, I see people buy sealed and I understand. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what cards we're going over in the next Market Watch in the comment section below. Are you excited for any of the support announced? And join our Discord. It's free in the description below and you can yell at me in there. Bye.